This is a certified hood classic.
What's up, my G's? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy VoroAMI, and in today's video we gotta talk about one of the coldest legacy characters out there, aka my boy, my G, Miles Morales, and how he's had a lasting impact on not just comics but the entire world as a pop culture icon. Because this dude Miles Morales is certified him for the fact that he's only been around for 13 years, and he's done so much in that small amount of time compared to other older legacy characters like Wally West, Dick Grayson, and all these other characters, man. Like, it's wild. So Miles Morales first appeared in Ultimate Fallout #4 in 2011, and he was created during a time period where there was no longer a Spider-Man in the Ultimate Universe, because we all know what happened. The Peter Parker of that universe, he got clapped by the Green Goblin of that universe. You know, he died saving everybody, and the Green Goblin in that universe was a menace too. So him packing up Spider-Man, Peter Parker, was a huge blow to the superhero community. And in the aftermath of Peter's death, we got Miles Morales, who was created by Brian Michael Bendis and David Marquez. And this was big at the time because we had a Spider-Man of color, you know, biracial. He has a Hispanic mom, and then he's also has a black father. And so it was wild. And man, the stuff with Miles Morales was crazy, man. Like, the way they designed him, his costume, the black and red color scheme really worked well with Miles Morales. And also the difference in his abilities compared to Peter Parker. Like, his type of powers also had some kind of electric abilities as well. And so Miles Morales, man, he popped off very quickly. You know what I'm saying? He popped off. He became an instant hit in the Ultimate Universe. So crazy to the point where Marvel was like, yo, Miles Morales is very popular. What if we do this thing where we find a way to bring him into the main Marvel Universe, the main Earth 616 universe? And during Secret Wars, they did that, and they brought him into the main universe. I think it was around 2015 they did this, and once they did that, man, the rest was history, bro. Miles Morales became even more popular, man. He was appearing in numerous video games, numerous comic books, so many stuff he was appearing in, even in stuff that dealt with Peter Parker. Like, let's say, like the Spider-Man games that came out during that time period, during the 2010s. My homie Miles Morales was appearing in those through his costume. You know what I'm saying? Even though it looks weird seeing Peter Parker wear Miles Morales' costume in video games, the fact that his costume was appearing alongside these other iconic costumes like Ben Reilly's Scarlet Spider costume and Kane Parker's Scarlet Spider costume, it was just like, bro, you've only been around for 5 years and you're doing all of this, you know what I'm saying? And not just that, even before he traveled to the main Marvel Universe, he teamed up with Earth 616 Spider-Man, and that comic was so good. Seeing Peter Parker and Miles like team up, man, I don't know, I just love those type of moments where you see two badass characters, right, team up, whether it's the Flash, Barry or Wally, Nightwing and Batman, Goku, Vegeta. Like, duos are so good, and seeing Peter and Miles team up was amazing. And so with Miles now in the main universe, man, they were starting to pop off with him. Like, he had his own comic book, he was appearing in the Avengers, he was a member of the Avengers for a while, then he became a member of Champions. Miles was doing all of this just for being a kid that's been around for only a few years, man. And then came 2018, where Miles' popularity changed forever, where he became a legit pop culture icon when the first ever Spiderverse movie came out. That changed the game for Miles Morales. Like, people were clowning him before, saying that he ain't all that. Like, this dude, man, he's gonna be like a whole lot of these other Spider-Man replacements like Ben Reilly, not gonna do much. But nah, once that movie came out, it changed everything, man. The movie itself was good, but man, the amount of stuff that they had in there, like they were even playing Hypnotized by the Notorious B.I.G. Like, that's so crazy to me. So much effort was put into that movie, and it became a blockbuster success. Miles Morales became a household name. I'm talking about people were wearing this merch all across the world. Like, I've already told y'all in previous videos that during my time in Nigeria, man, besides Peter Parker, I was seeing a whole bunch of Miles Morales merch. Can you imagine that for a second, y'all? This bro has only been around for 7 years, man, at that time period, and his stuff, and he's already become such a recognizable figure in places that are outside of the United States, like Nigeria and all these other places, man. Miles' popularity continued to grow even more from that, such as his own video game that I believe came out in 2020, and that game, it was fire. Just like how the original PS4 Spider-Man game was fire, that game was fire too, bro. Miles, just like Peter, he has that dog in him. He has the ability to rizz up women, man. Miles was showing that he's him too, and then The second Spiderverse movie came out, and that movie was glorious too, bro. Miles had so many certified him moments in that movie, especially when he faced up against Spider-Man 2099. He's one of my homies, man. He's one of my favorite Spider-Mans out there, and the fact that he stood up against him and the entire Spider-Man cast, like, yo, I'm gonna do what I have to do. He even told Gwen Stacy straight up too, like, yo, I'm gonna do what I have to do to save my universe. I'm sorry, y'all. And he went out like a certified G. And now the next movie, he's gonna fight his evil doppelganger. Like, that's gonna be sick too. But Miles Morales, in the span of 10 years, he's done like so many things that so many other legacy characters before have not been able to do. When you think about legacy characters, right? Like, say like the Flash, right? We all love the Flash. But like, when people talk about the identity of the character, people don't really care about the identity of the character. You feel me? Like, let's say if you ask the general audience Flash's real name, right? Only a few hardcore people would know Jay Garrick, Barry Allen, and Wally West, right? Because when people look at the Flash, they're like, we don't really care who his name is. We just care about his ability, the red costume, like the guy that can run super fast. But when you look at Peter Parker and Miles Morales, the fact that people can know the difference between Peter Parker and Miles Morales, the fact that Miles Morales has as much appeal to the general audience as Peter Parker has for a character that's only been around for 10 years, that's something that is not talked about enough. You feel me? Like, Miles Morales has a, like, I won't say like he has the exact same influence over pop culture as Peter Parker has, because like we got to remember that Peter Parker's been around since 1962, but Miles is getting up there, man. He's had numerous movies, video games. There's even talks about him getting into the live action universe in the MCU. Not just that, the new Marvel Studios logo has Miles Morales front and center on it. Miles Morales, man, you gotta teach the game to Dick Grayson and all these people that have been around longer than you, because you're doing so much, man. You're kind of making Wally and all these other kids look like frauds, even though in Wally and Dick Grayson's case, it's not really their fault, because during their time period, they were getting screwed over by executives, but now they can finally thrive again. But Miles Morales, he is certified, man. I feel like a whole lot of other legacy characters can learn from Miles Morales. Like, let's say in the DC universe, right? If they tried to push Wally West, for example, as the new Flash, because I don't know, man, it seems like they're not going to push Barry with the way they're doing the Flash now in DC. The Flash book is Wally. The new Justice League comic will have Wally. Like, so many things are being pushed with Wally West now as the Flash. And Wally's been the Flash since 2021, so who knows? Maybe Wally will be the new Flash for James Gunn's universe. There's even a new Absolute Flash that has a teenage Wally West. It's like they want to do their own DC Ultimate Spider-Man with him, so they can learn a whole bunch from Miles Morales. But like, Miles Morales, y'all, he is him, bro. He's a certified G for the fact that he's only been around for 11 years. Yeah, 11 years, right? No, he's been around for 13 years and he's done so much, man. And not just that, he's close to reaching the same pop culture status as Peter Parker now. When you look at other legacy characters, they don't really have that, you know what I'm saying? When you look at Robin, can you really ask anybody in the general audience who this Robin is? Like, they're just gonna see Robin and think Robin. Only a hardcore fan will really know to tell the difference between Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, or Damian Wayne, you feel me? But when you look at Miles Morales and Peter Parker, people know, because Miles has had almost as much content as Peter Parker has had in the last 10 years. Like, he's appearing in so much stuff, even with the Flash too. The Flash, people confuse Barry and Wally all the time, and so that makes people not really care who is underneath the mask, because as long as we get a good Flash adaptation with Barry or Wally, no one's gonna care. But Peter and Miles, man, people have started to like Miles as much as Peter Parker. And I know Miles has some haters out there, but a majority of the audience likes Miles Morales, and it's crazy, man. Yeah, you guys forgive me, man. I forgot to bring up NPC Miles Morales. Like, Miles Morales is that much of a dog that he got some crack kid in New York cosplaying as him on TikTok. You know you're that guy when you got someone like that making money, profit off you, you know what I'm saying? But besides that, the countless movies he's in, the amount of memes that we've gotten in both of his movies, like, come on, man. Miles Morales, you can say what you want about him, that he doesn't have his own villains, I understand that, but come on. He's had a lasting impact on society as a whole, bruh. He's given so many people out there generational wealth cosplaying as him. Stop playing on my boy Miles Morales, man. Anyways, let's get back on with the main video. I'm very excited to see what they continue to do with Miles Morales, but like, yeah, Miles Morales, he's a 98 overall Hall of Fame talent. He's a generational talent for the fact he's only been around for 13 years and he's become a certified G in that time period. It's amazing. But you guys let me know your thoughts on Miles Morales down in the comments below. What do you think of him? Do you like him as a character? Do you think other legacy characters can learn from him? Let me know down in the comments below. The next videos coming out will be certified baddies. We're also going to do Superman versus Shazam because y'all voted for that one, even though I'm still going to do generational DC. That generational DC video because that one I feel like I can really cook with that video, and then the Nightwing video as well is coming out, man. But as always, y'all, thank you guys so much for the support on the channel. If y'all enjoyed the video, consider hitting the like button, subscribe to the channel. Also got an Instagram, and I'm also on other social media sites too besides Instagram, so make sure to follow your boy on there. As always, I hope y'all continue having a nice week, and I'll catch y'all for the next video. VoroAMI out.